Good morning, guys. Welcome back. Over the weekend, as always, we had some new leaks from Dkayed on his stream concerning the new pack that comes in March. As of right now, and you can see that right here, we have the leaks that there will be resonator support, so we can quickly take a look at this. I have talked about this in a previous video, so we know that the new Resonator Jack Atlas cards are coming, which definitely will push this deck back to a bit of a better power level. This will not be a big meta contender, especially not in the current Snake Eyes meta, which Snake Eyes is just too dominant. But all in all, this will be quite nice for the archetype, giving it the opportunity to make King Calamity on, I think, your opponent's turn. That is possible, and I think we will see this deck, at least in the lower ranks, way more now. It's also a fan favorite deck, so that also works. So expect this in, I think, gold and platinum, but this is not what Dkayed talked about on the stream last night, because he talked about Earthbound Immortal stuff coming, Earthbound support coming, which the interesting thing, and someone mentioned this in the Master Duel Reddit, is that the Earthbounds also, same as the Resonator stuff, is mostly Fiends. So someone was also expecting Unchained. We will talk about this in a moment. But yeah, we are getting the Earthbound stuff. If you ask me, this is nothing to be very excited about, to be honest, because this will not be an archetype that will make a big splash in the meta. Remains to be seen whether we will get all these Earthbound cards here, because as you can see, there are quite a lot here. If we would get all of the Earthbound cards, which I think if you get an archetype, then you get the whole archetype, because why otherwise it wouldn't really make sense. I guess we will get all of them then, and this will definitely fill up the pack. So unfortunately, at least from my perspective, as of right now, this pack seems to be like very unimpactful, if not completely unimpactful. So as of right now, we don't know a single card that will be good in this pack. Will we get the rest of the Rescue Ace cards? Only 2 remaining. Will we get the Unchained cards? We can talk about this in a moment. Only 3 remaining. Will we get the new Pearly card, which is only 1 card that will boost up the deck? Or will we just have these Fiend stuff here, or these Earthbound Immortal stuff? I don't know, guys. I'm not very hyped. I don't see it. You can play this with Runic, but even then it will not be that great. And then also, I've talked about this in the last video as well. Hey, the Unchained cards are also Fiends, so maybe we are getting some kind of Fiend pack, which would then probably mean that we will also get the Unchained cards. So let me tell you this, even though as of right now, there have not been very impactful leaks, maybe Rescue Ace or the Unchained or Pearly or maybe Salamangreat, which are definitely the next archetypes that should get the support, even if the fact is that as of right now, we don't have these leaks. I think some of this will come. This will not be a pack in which there is nothing that a lot of people, a lot of meta players will want. I don't think we have to be concerned about this. This was never the case up until now, that they gave us a pack in which there is nothing that will boost a very viable meta deck or will create a new, very viable meta deck. So I think we can expect something like the Unchained cards to come. I'm still expecting the Unchained cards together with the other stuff, because all of them are Fiends. This makes sense. Hopefully we are getting this, because this is quite a fun deck. Unfortunately, a combo deck that cannot reach its ceiling. The interesting thing, though, is that we can quickly take a look at this. How was the set called? It was Maze of Millennia. All cards. The interesting thing is that this is not the best website to show this, basically, but where's this? There's one really nice website. Is it this database thingy? I think it's this database thingy. It's not this database thingy. But the thing is that Maze of Millennia was the set that also had these new support cards for Labyrinth, and then also for yeah, I guess we can also this is the one, the Yu-Gi-Oh card.com base thingy here. They always show all the cards. Yeah, that's right. This is exactly the website I was searching for. So the Earthbound stuff is from this pack here, Maze of Millennia, which is a pack that was just released in the TCG, so it's quite new. We had the new Flame Swordsman stuff here. We have some new Dino stuff in here. And then we also have very impactful meta cards like the Bonfire, which I do not think that we will get the Bonfire now, but it would be very crazy getting the Bonfire now. But as you can see, the the Earthbound Immortal stuff is in here, and also a lot of them. And then there's also Transaction Rollback, a very nice Labyrinth support card. So for those of you not aware, you can quickly go over this. These were definitely the two cards of the pack that everyone wanted to get, everyone wanted to pull, and everyone was buying the pack for, basically. So we have Bonfire, which is a spell, add to your hand one pyro monster level 4 or lower from your deck. You can only activate one Bonfire per turn. So this obviously is a super good support card for the Snake Eyes archetype. This is one of the reasons that the Snake Eyes archetype is as strong as it is right now in the TCG, OCG, and in Master Duel. And when I talk about Snake Eyes, I obviously also and predominantly mean Fire King Snake Eye, though you can call it Fire King Snake Eye, but there are not a lot of Fire King cards in there. Most of them are Snake Eye cards. Because obviously this is a bonus copy of your Snake Eye Ash, which your Snake Eye Ash is your one card combo that starts it all, right? And at the moment we have this very interesting situation with the Snake Eyes Pure deck that we don't have enough engine cards. So for example, in my Snake Eye deck, I am playing like 18 or 19 non-engine cards, which is definitely not optimal. You don't want to play so many engine cards, so many non-engine cards, because the possibility of you bricking is higher than. This is also because we are missing the Bonfire at the moment. There are no more engine cards that we have that we can put in the deck even if we wanted to. So we are missing the Bonfire. This will just basically mean we have 3 additional copies of Snake Eye Ash, which is the one card combo starter. So if we would get this, then we would definitely see the dominance of Snake Eye. That is obviously, it's already here. You can see Snake Eyes is the best deck. No big surprise here. But you will then see the dominance of Snake Eyes be even more be even stronger. And then when the Fire King cards come, then obviously this will once again boost it up even further. And then we have Transaction Rollback, which is a trap which says, and this is a crazy trap, by the way, if you have never read this, but pay half of your life points, then choose one normal trap in the grave of your opponent, but not Friedhof des Gegners. Dieser Effekt wird wieder Fingerswegner-Karte. Oh, this is the normal. Yeah. So this card can be used as a trap on the field, which it never is used as a trap on the field. So let's first clear this up. So you have to pay half of your life points and then choose one normal trap in the graveyard of your opponents besides Transaction Rollback. So for example, an Infinite Impermanence. This effect will be the same effect as the card you have targeted. So you can copy traps in your opponent's graveyard, but this is not the thing that you really want to do with this card. What you want to do with this card is the second one. You can banish this card from your graveyard and then pay half of your life points, and then you can choose one normal trap in your graveyard besides Transaction Rollback, and then this effect will be the same effect as the card you have chosen. So what you can do with this, obviously, is you can copy very important, very impactful spells, like, for example, the Big Welcome Labyrinth, which you then can just copy and can use 2 Big Welcome Labyrinths in one turn because you have not activated another Big Welcome Labyrinth, which you can't, but you have used Transaction Rollback's effect just to copy a Big Welcome Labyrinth. So this is quite interesting. Or, for example, the Virus cards. The Virus cards have this cost that says tribute 1 Dark Monster with 2/5 or more attack and declare one type of card, spell or trap. You still obviously have to declare a type of card, spell or trap, but if you use Transaction Rollback with your Eradicate Epidemic Virus, then you do not have to pay the cost. So you can copy an Eradicate Epidemic Virus in the graveyard by paying half of your life points, but you don't have to tribute a Dark Monster. So this card is really crazy, really insane. So will we get also maybe the Transaction Rollback and the Bonfire because we are getting cards from this pack here already? I don't know, but once again, it's quite interesting what they are deciding to do with the release cycle here, because as you can see, this is from 2024, Maze of Millennia, where the Earthbound stuff is from, and you can see that there are a lot of products that we have not touched right now. Valiant Smashes, for example. We have cards from Age of Overlord, the Snake Eye cards, and the TG cards, but we normally are still on Duelist Nexus, and there's also Soul Burning Volcano missing, which is the pack in which Inferno stuff and the Salamangreat stuff will come out. So at this current point in time, they are doing very weird release cycles. But yeah, will be interesting to see what will come together with the Earthbound stuff. I'm really hoping for some good, nice meta cards, maybe the Unchained stuff. I would like the Rescue Ace cards, to be honest, but hey, give me something here so I can maybe buy this pack. I'm not really seeing me buying this pack, but hey, it's cool. Then I can save my money up, and then probably the pack after that will be then once again be impactful. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. Are you hyped for the Earthbound stuff? Maybe because I'm back in the game for only 2 years now. Maybe the Earthbound stuff was super cool in the past, and I missed that. I don't know. I'm not really hyped, but let me know what you think of this. Thanks for being here. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, hitting the thumbs up and the notification bell, and we will see each other in the next one.